Guys, Ghana has done it again. Ghana is topping the charts in the world right now as the second most safest place to live in Africa. Not just in Africa, but in the world. See, Ghana is giving me a bragging right. It's giving me a bragging right. And kudos to the Ghanaian police. They are doing absolutely amazing when it comes to this keeping the environment safe for tourists to come in. But let's watch this video, guys. Let's watch this video.
Ghana is often called West Africa's shining democratic star. It has a reputation for its political and economic stability. According to the recently released Global Peace Index report, it's Africa's second most peaceful country and the first in the region. When COVID arrived, the economy was not unscathed. Like others, it fell into recession for the first time in nearly 40 years because the commodities, oil, cocoa, two of the biggest exports, sharply declined. Of its first Africa base, that might be under other reasons, we'll talk about it, and the nation's received a very high-profile endorsement with Stevie Wonder saying he is permanently moving to Ghana to escape racial injustice in the US. Our exchange with Ghana's finance minister, who joins me now. Ken Ofori-Atta is with me from Accra. Minister, thank you. That is the problem, isn't it, that you've got at the moment? Everybody loves Ghana. Ghana is perceived, it's stable, the economy is doing better, but you still have these reputations for corruption and the lack of transparency, and you now have the additional issue of rebuilding an economy after COVID. Where are you starting?
Thank you very much, Richard, and thanks for this interview.
Ghana is generally a safe place for tourists. The crime rate in Ghana is relatively low compared to other countries, and the government has made efforts to ensure the safety of visitors. According to the U.S. State Department, most visits to Ghana are trouble-free.
This is a remarkable one for Ghana, as global tourism firm Altiza Travel has ranked Ghana as the second safest place in Africa, describing the crime rate in the country as very low. The reports which recommend tourism destination for 2025 said Ghana's crime rate is lower than Canada, Greece, and Australia. The report confirms finding of several international organizations which have praised the performance of the Ghana Police Service in recent time with its scale-up community patrol. In terms of Global Peace Index, its Ghana surpasses Moldova, Bosnia, Herzegovina, France, China, and even Jamaica. In the Tourism Index, it is among the countries with zero score. Its crime rate is lower than in Canada, Greece, and Australia. Regarding the Global Safety Report and the Human Development Index, Ghana lags behind all first world countries, yet outperforms the majority of African nations, including popular tourist destinations like Kenya, Ethiopia, and Madagascar. And according to the Numbeo Crime Rate Index 2025, the top three countries with the lowest crimes in Africa are Ghana, Rwanda, and Tunisia. However, crime can be difficult to measure, and ranking often depends on how crime is defined and reported. Different sources or indices may rely on varying data collection method. We all know the capital city, which is Accra, and the population of Ghana is 34.5 million people. Ghana borders the Atlantic Ocean, and on lands it neighbors Togo, Cote d'Ivoire, Burkina Faso. Despite its location, Ghana is known for having an independent judicial system, multi-party democracy, and freedom of speech, including a free press. The population of a country doesn't justify the means that crime should be relatively high in a particular country. It is because people from that particular country want to commit crime. I've heard so many people say, oh, this country is overpopulated. That is the reason why there is high rate of crime in this country. That is not a justification to crime. Ghana right now is making Africa proud because it is now tagged the second safest place in the world. And that is the reason why you see a lot of people coming into Ghana, a lot of tourists, a lot of foreigners coming into this country because the country is safe to live in. I am not saying that there is nothing like crime in Ghana, don't get me wrong. it is there, but not as much as you see in different African countries. The high rate of crime here is relatively very low. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and please don't forget to like this video, share your thoughts with us in the comment section. If you are a foreigner in Ghana, what was your first experience like when you visited Ghana? I have a friend that said when I visited Ghana the first time, the warmth reception I got from the people was something I can never in my entire life forget. And most people tend to say they enjoy the environment, they enjoy the food, they enjoy the peaceful nature of the country, that when you want to be closer to nature, that the country you should visit is Ghana. Do you agree with that? If you do agree with that, please comment below and tell me your experience, the first ever experience you got when you came down here to Ghana. And some people said the first experience they get when they come down here to Ghana is the food. That they love the food, they love the culture. To most people it is culture, to most people it is food, to most people it's the environment and the warm smiles of the people of Ghana. Please drop your thoughts in the comment section and tell me what was your first experience when you first visited Ghana, and why do you think people love coming back to Ghana? Let me know your thoughts. Comment below the comment section so we can interact and talk more about this. This is not coming from just me. This is a global index rate that shows that Ghana is the most safest country in Africa. And the global tourism firm Altiza Travel also ranked Ghana as the second safest place in Africa, and describing Ghana and describing the crime rates in the country as very low. These are reports gathered from the global index rate, and it is facts upon facts. The global peace index rate gives this report, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Please don't forget to like this video, share this video with your family and friends, subscribe to the channel if you've not, and turn on the bell notification to get notified whenever I post amazing content. And to all my returning amazing subscribers, Midasi, and to all those that are just seeing this channel for the very first time, Akwaba, please don't forget to like this video, comment and share. See you guys in the next one. Bye.
The results of your DNA test resulted in 45% sub-Saharan African lineage.
Really?
Now what that means, it's comprised of 22% Ivory Coast and Ghana.
Ghana! I wouldn't go back. For $100 an hour job, I wouldn't go back.
Interesting.
I would not go back at all. Getting up in the morning, doing what you have to do, and rushing to go and punch the clock to make somebody else rich. You get to decide what you're going to do, when you're going to do it, how you're going to do it. And us, we work really hard. So it pays off because we're working for ourselves instead of giving all our energy and everything to somebody else to make them rich so they can live a good life. In the US, we're kind of groomed to be an employee. You know, work for someone.
Like my friend said, he's in Ohio. He said, I have tried four times and I have to go back.
Really?
Yeah, 4 times. He said, man, I wish I can do it. Everybody wanted to come home. About 90%. Who wanted to get up in the morning and go and clock and, stress? Yeah, no, everybody wanted to come home, but they're scared that when they get home, the money will get finished and then they have to go back.